Hey guys, what's going on? Eric back here again. Not doing a pickups video, but rather a collection video. Before I begin, a quick shout out to C Jedi Knight 87. Cassie has done 3 collection videos, I think, in the course of several weeks. She did her PS4, PS3, and PS2 collections, and she'll be doing her PlayStation 1 collection hopefully really soon. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm a huge Sony fan, and I kind of told her in the comments of her videos, and I'm going to have to steal her thunder just a little bit. So if you're watching, I do apologize. You know, hearts go out to you and your channel and your amazing collections. They really are awesome. If you haven't subscribed to her channel or know what I'm talking about, I'll have a link somewhere below. Go and check out her videos. She's awesome. Her channel is awesome. She does monthly special crate openings, and she usually gets really good stuff in her boxes, like really good stuff. I think, I could be wrong, but I'm sure there was a little Samson in there somewhere. But then again, I'm an idiot, so I probably am like confusing it with like Centipede or something. Anyway, PlayStation 4 collection. I'm going to be doing that. I definitely plan on doing a PlayStation 3 collection video again. I am stealing her thunder, so I might do a PlayStation 2 collection video. It's going to be a while if I do end up doing it, only because I have almost 300 games for it, and I already did a PlayStation 2 collection video a couple of years ago, but it's definitely time for an update. So if I do end up doing it, it'll be sometime next month. If not, you can go start a GoFundMe account, and when I have enough to complete the collection, then I will do it for you, the fans. So, no, don't start the account. But PlayStation 4, I have about 30 games here. Just gonna go through each one. Might have a couple words on them if they're worth it. Starting with my my first entry into the Souls series, but from what I've heard, it's easier than the Dark Souls series, which makes me even more upset and depressed because this game kicked my ass, and that's Bloodborne. Great game. I love the setting in this game. It's so dark, it's so grim. The lack of music just makes it that much more interesting to me because you're curious as to what's going on. But if you're familiar with Dark Souls, almost the same game, except not a Dark Souls game per se. Uncharted 4: Thief's End. I have not played this one yet. I know, heresy, I'm the worst. I got that on sale. I think I paid under 20 bucks for it, brand new, because it was an accidental markdown. Popcorn kernel. It was an accidental markdown, and GameStop, because they're such an amazing community company that doesn't let itself become bound by corporate infrastructure. They abide by the rule that if the sticker on the game says what it is, and that's what the game is, as long as it's a GameStop sticker. That was the case, so I got it, I think at the time, $20 to $30 cheaper than it was being sold at new. But then again, the people at GameStop love me, so how would I be surprised? I will be playing it soon, though. I might stream it, but I do need to buy an external hard drive for the PS4 because it's getting a little full up in there. Next one, probably my second favorite version of Resident Evil 4. Number one version being the GameCube version. It just handled better. Looks a little bit better. Honestly, it looks like an HD version of the GameCube version. That's really what it is. Honestly, for 20 bucks, it's a good buy. I'd recommend getting it if you're a huge fan of Resident Evil. If you're not, just stick to the original versions. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, fun little shooter. The main part of it is the online multiplayer, which is a lot of fun. The only thing that really stinks about it is that the reward system is really kind of lame. You just get packs of cards to unlock characters, and like special perks, but there's really no end game material to really keep you going. At least with Call of Duty, you're unlocking weapons, attachments, skins, and things so on and so forth to make you want to go the extra mile. Clan tags, emblems, things like that. That not so much. But if you're looking for a nice little third-person shooter that doesn't take itself too seriously, that's a lot of fun. And I think it's only like 10, 15 bucks, so even more reason to get it. A game I put a lot of time into, and that is Destiny, and I have all the expansions up to the current except for Age of Triumph, which I heard was a glorified version of the first 2 expansions. It's basically an extra book. I was one of the few people that really liked the Rise of Iron expansion. It was a whole other game. I understand the reason when people don't like this game. I don't like the reason they don't like that game. Because when they see this, they think Halo. My question to you is this. Does that mean I should be mad at Naughty Dog for Uncharted because it's not Crash Bandicoot? Know what you're getting into before you complain. That's all I'm saying. I had a lot of fun with it. I recommend taking it online with your friends, get a whole squadron together, and just kick some major interstellar ass. This game I got at Redbox because it was $2 and I played it. I wasn't overly thrilled with it, but I really didn't give it too much of a chance, and that's Transformers Devastation. I just happen to have an extra blue case here. Not a bad game, and again, for $2, it'd be kind of silly to pass up. An Ubisoft game, because Ubisoft is amazing. They don't try to rip you off at all. And we got For Honor. Really like this game. A lot of fun. The multiplayer is where this is at. Actually, this game will not work if you do not have an internet connection, which kind of sucks. Each faction only has 6 story missions, which is a real disappointing thing because story mode goes by real fast. However, the lieutenants and bosses in each one of those chapters does offer a lot of challenge. The online mode is a lot of fun. The faction war is a blast. The one-on-one is a blast. The game itself is fun. I recommend if you can get it a little bit cheaper, maybe about $40, it's totally worth it. It has very mixed reviews. I'm definitely going to put it on like the 7, 8 out of 10 category. It's just a lot of fun, especially because I like getting involved in games that have ongoing conflict online. Like Mortal Kombat X with their faction war. This is almost the same thing, except it's still taking place in real time, and like the map changes depending on which faction has won the most battles within a certain season. So it's pretty cool. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. I love this game. I love this game. This is a fantastic tactical shooter. A lot of big reviewers were very disappointed with this game, and I think I know why. Probably because they never played a Tom Clancy game in their entire life, and they're so used to playing Call of Duty and Battlefield and those types of games, those running gun games. This is very different. This is telling you, you rush into a situation without thinking out everything properly, you will die, and you do die easily in this game if you do not pay attention. However, get some friends, take this online, have a lot of fun. However, if that's not your thing, they do have an offline version where you can just play certain missions. They put together randomly, and you get points. The points you can use to unlock new people, unlock new parts for your guns, etc., etc. The reward system is very vast. The points come in very low, so you end up playing a lot longer, and it's fulfilling as hell when you dominate something online. Final Fantasy 15, amazing game. I am coming back to this as soon as I can. However, I am wrapped up in 2 other games at the moment. Not a bad game. However, the storyline, I kind of lost a little interest in, only because I felt like I almost want to say I felt like I was playing a revamp of Final Fantasy X, except instead of it being a princess, you're just the prince. But anyway, great game. Visuals are outstanding. The battle system I thought was top-notch, so great game. I'm going to get back to it soon. Fallout 4, again, great game. This was the game that wanted me to go back and try out Bethesda because I had a really low opinion of them. First-person RPG, action, like this thing is pretty much has it all. The bugs on my time playing this have been very few and far between. So, this is going to be me playing this throughout a very long time. I don't normally typically like these kind of games. like this, like Skyrim. Those are not really my games. However, I am liking this, and I'm loving the crafting system and building your towns and all that. The complete edition of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. I only got this because it was on sale for 20 bucks brand new when GameStop was having their huge summer sale. No, they advertised it as a summer sale around Christmas time. It was weird. I've never played a Witcher game, but one of my closest longtime friends told me, he goes, that it's an amazing RPG series and I'd be stupid not to try it, and apparently this comes in with a crap ton of DLC. It has the Hearts of Stone, Blood and Wine, and it says 16 DLCs, but it's not telling me what they are. So, thought I'd get it. Last of Us Remastered, one of the best games to ever be released in the last 10 years. Amazing third-person survival horror game. The PS3 version was the first one I played. I picked this up brand new for about 10, 20 bucks. Again, GameStop's big sale. Naughty Dog proves that they can make other games outside of just kooky Crash Bandicoot games. And extremely fun treasure hunting games. Naughty Dog's amazing, now that I think about it. Like, they're such a good company. Because I'm a huge fan of the series, I got this brand new. It was during, again, a special sale. I take advantage of GameStop special sales a lot, so that's probably why I normally defend them in a lot of the content I put on my channel, because I honestly feel like they really do try to make up for the fact that their corporate really bends them over, and that's what hurts them the most. But got this on sale for 10 bucks, and that's Assassin's Creed Syndicate, the limited edition. I haven't played this one yet. I have made a promise to myself and to my wife that I will go through them all in order, and I'm stuck on Assassin's Creed Revelation, which is surprisingly underwhelming. It's not bad, but it's literally Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood all over again, and I just feel like I'm playing the same game for the third time in a row. Our Deluxe Edition Mass Effect Andromeda. Good game. The bugs are surprisingly not all that bad in here. Some minor glitches. I came across an invisible wall here and there. The characters are a little weird, but I have a theory. I have a theory about this. Check this out. You listening? Okay, come a little closer. It's a damn game! Shut up! The fact that BuzzFeed can write an article about kooky-eyed characters and people are acting like it's the worst game ever? No! It's not Commander Shepard, it's a new game! A lot of people are having problems with it, and I understand that. It's not a perfect game. I'm currently not playing it at the moment. I'm only 2 hours in, and I'm kind of not that interested into it. I'm involved in another game, which you're going to be seeing in a little bit. But it's still not a bad game. And understand this, at the end of the third game, pretty much all civilization got wiped out in the nearby universe. So you kind of have to wonder how that affects humanity going forward and how they look. At least that's my theory. But other than that, just because they have kooky eyes, it means nothing. So I'm assuming other games that have weird character models we're a lot of, you know, crap on them too. Because I can think of a few characters in Fallout 4 that deserve that kind of treatment. Next game up, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. I was actually really surprised by this game. I only got this when I found out about the sequel that's going to be coming out. My close friend Alex was telling me, bro, dude, you got to get this game. Ton of fun. And it was a lot of fun. It's basically Assassin's Creed set in the lore of Mordor. I don't want to say Lord of the Rings. And I'm one of those people that really doesn't enjoy Lord of the Rings. I find the lore extremely boring. But it is a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. Again, just like Fallout 4, I'm playing it very slowly. Doom. Got that for 10 bucks. Great homage to the original games. I like this one a lot. It definitely recaptures the fast-paced motion of the first-person shooter, and the character creations are really creepy. I'm not a fan of this taking up 70 gigs of my hard drive, though. That's a little BS. Oh, yeah. Yacht Club Games Shovel Knight. If you love Mega Man, this takes you all the way back to Nintendo and even Super Nintendo. This is a huge homage and love letter to the entire like 8 and 16-bit action-adventure type games. Those amazing platformers. I apologize if I'm getting my genres wrong, because to me it is, there's a lot of action, there's a lot of adventure, and there's a crap ton of platforming. But the deciding factor on this is that when I got this brand new, it came with a soundtrack for the game, and Scott Kaufman killed it. Like, it is perfect. I listen to it usually when I'm just doing stuff around the house on my computer. For 20 bucks, if you can get this with the soundtrack, it's totally worth it. Amazing, totally fun game. Still have not yet beat it, but I'm very close. God of War 3 Remastered. I love the God of War series. This was a pretty good game. The ending was, The ending was a little meh, but it was still a lot of fun, and the PS4 version of this game looks absolutely incredible. I streamed the whole game on my channel. Go and check it out. It was a lot of fun. Hasbro Family Fun Pack. 4 great games in one, and the games are Scrabble, Trivial Pursuit, Monopoly Plus, and Risk. Sarah likes to collect these games, and I like having these games readily available, only because when you have guests over, it's nice to be able to play games like this and not have them all stare at a screen while I play stuff, because they tend to complain. And then, of course, followed up with Monopoly Family Fun Pack, which is basically Monopoly Plus and My Monopoly and Monopoly Deal games. So it's basically 3 different versions of Monopoly. Monopoly Deal is an incredibly fun card game version of Monopoly. I recommend going and checking that out. You could probably buy it in any toy store for about $5-10 bucks. The Uncharted Nathan Drake collection, played all 3, streamed all 3. Amazing collection, totally worth picking up. Naughty Dog absolutely killed it with the Uncharted series, and I would recommend it to anybody. I have a brand new unopened copy of Watch Dogs. I have heard very mixed reviews on this, but I'm one of the people that always says, gotta try it out first. My buddy Nate was playing this on his PC, and he actually said it was a really solid game, and I don't mind a lot of open world games like this. A lot of people said it was like hacking mixed with Infamous, mixed with Prototype. Prototype and Infamous, both good series. But I'm gonna check it out. I think I got it as part of like their buy 4 for 20 promotion at GameStop. Again, a lot of GameStop stuff. And the guy working the counter was like, well, the only copy we have is brand new. So he ended up giving me a brand new copy as part of the 4 for 20. And I think this game still sells new for about $10 by itself, so it's a steal. Minecraft PS4. I haven't even played this game yet. My wife wanted me to pick it up when we first got the PS4, and it's been sitting in the collection ever since. Might get to it, might not. Knack. I recently said this was on my list of games that delivered promise but ultimately could not. The reason I said this was because there's a lot of stuff about this game I liked, and there was a lot of stuff I didn't like. I didn't like how easy it was for your character to die. I didn't like how extremely very linear some of the areas were. There were a lot of death traps at certain parts. Like, it is not a perfect game, and I'm sure if they went back and polished it, and if they made a sequel, I'd probably play it, because I like the premise of like an artifact creature that becomes bigger, or even into more different variations of himself depending on the artifacts he finds. But it was a launch day game. I shouldn't have been expecting that much from it. But honestly, if you can get it cheap, I say get it. It's still fun. The conclusion is very textbook in my opinion. So maybe that's why I'm being really harsh on it. Lego Jurassic World, amazing Lego game. I like the Lego games. Basically, this game takes all 4 Jurassic Park movies and makes games out of all of them. And this is Sarah's, and she loves Lego games. I really wish they do it for the Harry Potter games, because I think that was a series that needed to be worked over the most. If anyone who's actually played those games, they understand that the first game had bugs. And there were a lot of issues with like some of the character specific quests and actions you had to do, and the game just did not register them well. But this is a solid Lego game. Sony's been really killing it with their Lego franchise. They're giving it a lot of respect, which I like. A game I very much like, but people did not, and that was Star Wars Battlefront. I'm one of the few people that really enjoyed the multiplayer. The single player stuff isn't bad, but I recommend getting people involved and playing on the highest difficulty. But I can understand why people really didn't get into it. There's not a lot the game can offer. The Ultimate Evil Edition of Diablo 3, probably the one game out of all these I put the most time into. I absolutely love this game. This is obviously the far superior version of Diablo in my opinion. Diablo 2 being the better, I think, out of all of them. But the ladders on here keep getting reset, new challenges, and hopefully when the new Necromancer class comes out, that will be also fun. The Crusader is amazing. But get people, seriously, get some people together and play this, couch co-op or go online. This is a ton of fun. It's never the same experience. Items, locations, enemies change all the time. And then there's the game I have been playing since I bought it a couple weeks ago, and that is Horizon Zero Dawn, which is, in my opinion, probably going to be winning some Game of the Year titles, hopefully. The setting is insane, the environment is amazing, the sound is incredible, the characters are interesting, the lore makes me want to learn more about this game. Everything about this game is AAA title. If you do not have this game, go out and get it. I was lucky enough to get the last brand new copy GameStop had, and I ended up only paying $14 for it because I had trade-in credit. So, that's going to do it for my PlayStation 4 collection. Let me know what you think down below. Sorry if this went on a little long. I like to talk about these games I really have a good history with. So next time we do a collections video, it will in fact be a PlayStation 3 video. And it might even be in the same clothes that I'm wearing now. Just be releasing it later. So to keep you on the edge of your seat. So, see you next time.